Hello, this is Diabolic Daddy Gaming, and I wanted to show you a little bit about the Life Wizard. If you played enough Wizard, you recognize this as Blossom as the life tree, and I'm over by Melinda Wu, and we're going to take a quick peek at some of the spells I don't have, because one of the things that this game does have is an incredibly well-developed level system. Right now, these are not the top end of the things.
Video?
Yeah, I am going to try and redo the life one because I want to change the sound levels, and I wanted to take a quick test on how they were. So if you have any comments regarding sound levels or any other videos you might want to see, please speak up. So anyway, Seraph is a higher level spell than I have. This is Firecat, by the way.
Yep.
Satyr is a great healing spell. As you can tell, there's little icons that show if they have a fist, it's damage. If they have a heart, it's healing. Seraph does a pretty decent amount of damage, and all these are free upgrades when I hit the level. However, if I choose a secondary school, these upgrades cost me extra points. And pairing your Life Wizard against the proper secondary school is a must. I love my Life Wizard, but I have to be frank. Oh, would you shut the door, please? I'll wake Mom up. It is not a damage school. Now, I was going to show you a couple of the spells, take you someplace simple.
Oh, sit down.
Oh, very sorry. I have his regular chair. Give us a moment, please. Yes, Rocket Raccoon, is that you now? Sorry, Rocket was captured in the photo. Sorry, Marvel, by the way. I'm not trying to steal your property. I just like your t-shirts. Anyway, so see, there's other schools you can go to. Storm and Fire are the two best elemental schools to pair against your Life Wizard.
Are you sure it's not Pip?
Myth,
Ha!
as well as Death, which the guy over there is the Death School teacher for your earliest levels. Then there's Dorgan, and I'll show you that in the Death School later. Are good pairings if you want to keep on a spiritual school.
Dad, are we sure it's not a Pip? Are we sure it's Paladins?
Briefly,
wait,
though,
that's just copy.
the Life School is best used by the more pragmatic, self-protective player. Life School students are usually welcome into battle by everybody because they can heal you. So even if you can't cause the damage yourself, it's very easy to make friends as a Life Wizard. And if you're aware of it, this is a social game. So I'm going to show you a couple quick life spells. Your life garb is usually going to be also geared to self-protection. Like there's the life shield, there's that. Minor Blessing. It's a quick spell you get. It's 0 pips and it heals you. Now pips, if you're really new to the game, are the energy unit in which your spells are based on. If you look at the circle around my character, there is the white pip. That is a singular pip. A yellow pip would mean 2 pips.
Yeah, and in the corner there's mana, which is pretty much the other version.
Yeah, well no, mana is the amount of energy you have to spend in pips. It's kind of a convoluted system. I can't use my wand without actually hurting him. This is a trap, which Thanks, Akbar. This is a trap, which is to augment your spell, make it bigger. Traps you place on individuals, and there is also blades which circle around you and affect all of your opponents. If you can tell, there's a slot for the second, third, and fourth opponent. I'm going to give you a glimpse at Nature's Wrath. This is overkill, by the way. When you're beginning, though, and you have almost nothing to work with, it's not necessarily that easy to get through these guys. See, I make the little life... Okay, it's pretty easy. Actually, when I was beginning, it wasn't, because I was a storm wizard. About every fourth spell I had would fizzle, which is mean fail. And my health was about, gosh, not even a half of anyone else's. So the thing is, with life wizards, you have lots of health. Your spells are likely to work. However, there is the downside of your spells are considerably weaker. You're not meant to hurt people, you're meant to heal people.
Fire School is like the all-out medium. Huh.
Now let's see if I have anything else equipped worthwhile. I'm going to take out all of my spells real quick here. Yeah, okay, I just have shields on. And hopefully a regular life spell will pop up. That is a little bit different. There we go. This is one of my personal favorites, the Leprechaun. I refer to him frequently as Lucky Charms. And you'll probably notice why in a moment. Oh no, the damage is insurmountable. How will I go on? And here's Lucky Charms.
Oh, one thing about the school, if it's fighting death, it does extra damage.
Yeah. Life School does extra damage against death and is weak against other life schools, or life.
It's weak against itself.
Against life opponents.
And death is strong against
in the
life.
beginning. It actually changes later in the game somewhat. Certain schools get resistances that are not related to the school, or certain non-player characters get resistances based on whatever they base them on, not just however they are registered.
They're normally bosses, though.
Yeah, bosses are typically the most notable for that. Here we are at Unicorn Park. Yay, pretty. So I think
like
that covers a lot of the ground.
It's more like psychopathic dead wimps.
Not gone too far to sign.
Sorry.
Now, typically speaking, one can make up for some of the weaknesses of a life wizard by incorporating things such as different pets. For instance, this pet here has a high-level spell, which I'm going to show you momentarily. Where this pet here gives me extra proficiency in terms of aim, extra damage, a spirit armor spell, and even extra health. So I'm going to switch over my pet by going to my backpack. So I get that extra spell, so I can show you a high-level spell. There are also rings, which my picture is now in the way. Sorry about that. Amulets, athames, which are small swords, your magic wand, boots, armament and robes, as well as hats. Your deck at high levels will actually give you certain advantages too. So let's go over here and I'll give you the gnomes, and then we'll call it a night on the life wizard. So
Isn't
here
a
we
day
go.
more of a night wizard thing? A life wizard thing?
You would think so.
It's funny, it's like total darkness in like daytime.
Yeah, it's a little weird, but so I'm gonna take off all the excess spells here.
No one cares!
Oh, minions. One thing is, future into the game, you get a minion that's a fairy.
He's fabulous!
Not that kind of fairy. And it's a she. Our little she fairy, what she does is give you extra spells, sometimes protection, sometimes healing. Most frequently, the downside of your sprite guardian is she will attack when you don't want her to. It's a bit of a bummer. If you set up traps and you're waiting to drop a big spell, and your sprite guardian busts your traps, it's kind of a bummer. It happens a lot. It happens with all of the minions to one degree or another. The least likely minion to do it I've found from personal experience has been the water elemental that's attached with the storm wizard.
What about the helpful mander?
Even that one's more likely to attack.
Oh, you got a power pip.
Hey, oh, there's a power pip, so that means one less turn involved on waiting for this thing.
You got the power pip.
At the level you get a minion, the minions are very useful, and as you progress, the minions become less useful. And then, you will get to a point where the minions become useful again.
Yeah, you'll get
There's the Firebird, which is from my secondary school.
You'll get to showing up to be cannon fodder. I mean, they'll be cannon fodder.
Yeah, they show up just to get killed. However, certain minions are better at handling that than others. Again, the water elemental is pretty good for it. And if you notice, even my little pet has animations, and we'll do more on pets later. Let's see. One more round, and I should be able to get the gnome. Gnomes. It's an exclamation mark, not gnomist. No, I keep reading it as such.
Like, you're a gnomist.
I'm going to throw this up here.
I was like, you hate gnomes. You're such a gnomist.
Actually, I thought it was more of a, I'm a gnome professional, I'm the gnomist. I know about gnomes. However, after I let loose my mighty Trojan horse's powerful spell here.
Oh, by the way, it's normally a 9 spell, but because it's
attached to the pet, it's only costing me 7 pips.
Yeah, because not everybody can get power pips.
Yeah. So special pets do have special extras, which are really cool. Now, if you go to Wizard101 Central, oh, here's the big show.
Oh, there's boom shoes.
I love this part. Crazy gnome.
I love the boom shoes.
I love me a little overkill is what I love. However, that was a brief introduction to your life wizard. Again, damage, it's hard to get. Resistance is something you'll develop over time. Accuracy is something you kind of come born with. Criticals are a little harder to get. Blocking is good. Armor piercing, you know. Healing in and out will become a big part of your mantra too, because you're going to be the healer for a group.
There's a second page there.
And of course, this goes to the new pip conversion facet of the game, which, since my guy doesn't really get a lot of power pips and so forth, I don't really need it a lot yet.
What's a pip conversion?
I'm going to have to explain pip conversions later at a different show, I think, but in short, when you have to use 7 pips and you have 4 power pips, it's possible you'll actually get the pip back. There's badges. No, I don't do PvP. So yeah, that was kind of the big cover.
Badge.
Now, in a future video, I'm going to show you more about gold gathering and so forth. But at this point, there's only really one thing left to do. And you know what that is?
Goats out.
Goats out.